I'm gonna be honest, guys, I love Pawn Stars, but I don't know everything about the show, and I watch and read a lot about it. So if I don't know, you probably don't know this stuff either. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video as we cover 7 secrets from Pawn Stars. Number 6. Legal issues for the boys of Pawn Stars. The cast of Pawn Stars has been sued several times since the show first premiered. In October 2012, the cast's original agent, Wayne Jeffries, sued the cast members as well as A&E Networks and History for interference with business practices. Jeffries claims that he wasn't fairly compensated after he was fired because of all his hard work got the cast to where they are now. He thought that he was owed $5 million. Eventually, the case was dismissed.
$1,000 for it.
Damn. This book isn't just significant to Mormons. It's a unique
that religion. Rick, this is by far the most valuable book you've ever had me appraise. Colloquially, it is known as the 5th edition. And good for me if Adam's here.
The Book of Mormon.
The Book of Mormon.
Number 5. Some of the deals are made beforehand. Cameramen don't just sit around waiting for cool artifacts to be brought into the gold and silver pawn shop. The filming days are fully planned out to showcase the very best the pawn shop has to offer. That means if somebody brings in something cool on a non-filming day, they might be asked to bring it back later so it can be featured on the show. Sometimes Rick and his crew communicate with potential sellers via email before filming to ensure that the coolest artifacts arrive at the shop when the film crew is on site.
This coin is in really great shape. It's almost too good to be true. There's a lot.
Nomination, biggest gold coin the Spanish made. Did you throw that on the scale?
Yeah, I did. It's 27.0 grams.
That is right on. Very
It's gone.
good to see you, Rick. That's a Lima 8 Escudo. And in this corner, there's an...
Number 4. The experts on the show aren't actually Rick's friends. On the show, whenever Rick isn't sure about the validity of a price or item, he calls in an expert to help him figure out what's what. Rick always tells the camera that he's calling in a good friend, but in reality, these experts are selected by producers. The experts aren't for appearing on the show or sharing their expertise, but they do get some exposure and publicity which helps them promote their businesses. More than 30 experts have appeared on the show over the years. Number 3, don't forget, the show is still reality TV. Audiences fell in love with Pawn Stars as soon as the first episode aired. In the first year, it was the second most popular reality show on TV. Jersey Shore was the first. An episode of Pawn Stars that aired in January 2011 was watched by over 7 million viewers. The show became so popular because everyone on it seems so relatable, but that doesn't mean it's not still a reality television show. Pawn Stars isn't all it seems to be. Number 2, Rick never gave up on his idea. Rick Harrison knew that he could create a successful television show based on the inner workings of his family's pawn shop, but it took him a while to convince networks that it was a good idea. I figured that a show would mean free publicity, and free publicity would mean more business, he told Star Telegram. But everyone told me that no one wants to watch a show about 4 fat guys in a pawn shop. The Gold and Silver Pawn Shop made its television debut in a 2001 PBS documentary. It was also featured in Comedy Central's Insomniac in 2003. HBO worked with Rick for a while, but ultimately Pawn Stars found a home on the History Channel. Number 1, it all started in Sin City. Richard Harrison, aka the Old Man, his son Rick, Rick's son Corey, and Corey's friend Chumley had been working at the world-famous Gold and Silver Pawn Shop long before Pawn Stars premiered. Old Man opened the store in 1989 and ran it as a 24-hour family business. It was Rick who had the idea to turn the daily workings of the store into a television show. He pitched the idea to several networks in the early 2000s until eventually the History Channel picked up the show. This brings us to the end of our video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on the video and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any of our content in the future. With that, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.